my story is something that I had never told anyone else, not even my best friend. And I didn't tell them because I think I felt a little bit ashamed about it, and I didn't know what people's reaction will be when I told them. So I just preferred it to be like in the shadows.
Miss Lavisher, the Spanish teacher, she was always talking about Mario, that he was a really good student, they always had everything organized. He used to always compare other students with him.
In our Cisco class, he was one of our star students, always getting A's, always scoring high on the test. He was very organized, and like whenever I needed help, he was there for me. You know, he was just a overall good guy.
When I was in high school, I think only one of my friends knew that I was here undocumented.
He was a student in my advanced placement United States history class, and in that class he was an exemplary student. At the end of the year, he passed the National Advanced Placement History exam, which is something that only 51% of kids across the country who take it manage to do. So he was in a pretty select group. But Mario's not only a great student, he was also a really important member of the community here at the school. In clubs, he was always the student that you could count on to get things done. And he did it without fanfare and without the need for recognition, but he was always there doing what he needed to do.
Some of my priorities are being with my family, with my friends, and continue pursuing my dream of becoming an educated person. If I was documented, I think I will be going to college now and putting a lot of effort in a profession that will provide me with a certain skill. And I think that profession will be like I am being a network administrator. 10 months after I graduated from high school, something happened that has changed my life completely, and nothing has been the same since then.
Those raids are being called Operation Return to Sender, and one of the cities targeted is Boston. The feds arrested more than 150 people in New England, the majority in Massachusetts, but arrests were made in all 6 states as part of an NECN investigation.
Immigration came into my house. Look, this was happening during those sweeps that they were doing. So they came into my house looking for someone else, for a person that had another deportation and also had a criminal record. According to immigration, that person lived here at my house.
ICE officers move in on a 3-family home looking for just one man. How much preparation goes into a situation like this?
It varies case to case. Some cases can take months to pursue. Some of these people are quite adept at hiding from law enforcement. They've been arrested in the past, sometimes arrested by immigration officials in the past, so we have to be very careful.
While here, officers check the immigration status of all foreign-born residents, but soon learn their subject is not at home. ICE officers are not able to make their first arrest of the evening, but feel confident they can make that arrest tomorrow. So instead, they move on quickly to their next target.
The next individual we're going to be going after is...
I think it was either a Monday or a Tuesday. It was on March 6th.
Era un día lunes, me recuerdo que yo tocaron la puerta, entonces me extrañé porque aquí casi nadie viene a esa hora. Me dicen como 3 de ellos en inglés, good morning. Se quedaron 2 un poco abajo y 2 así arriba. Entonces yo les digo, ¿y qué pasó? What happened? Entonces me dicen, andamos buscando a esta persona, ¿tú la conoces?
They told my mom that they just wanted to compare me with that picture, and if it wasn't me, they will just go away.
Yo me quedo viendo la hoja que ellos traen, y entonces yo le digo, oh no, yo no lo conozco. Aquí no vive, les digo yo con toda la seguridad, aquí no vive. Siempre yo hablaba con la persona que hablaba español, entonces me dice, si tú me permites, podemos registrar tu casa. Con mucho gusto, le digo yo.
They took me to the car, and they handcuffed me. They ended up taking me at the Suffolk County House of Corrections. I think I cried there a lot, wondering if I was going to see my mom and the rest of my family, but especially my little brother. I was really concerned about him because some of the agents from ICE told me that I was not going to see him again because DSS was going to take him away from my mom because he was the only citizen here in the US and that she was here illegal. So they said that they were going to basically break my family apart. Now I'm fighting to stay here where I feel that I belong, where all of my friends and my family is, and my community, and where I want to be, where I want my dreams to become true.
A Massachusetts community is coming together to help a teenager facing deportation. Teachers and friends of Mario Rodas say he's a great young man and he should be allowed to stay in America. NECN's Pratt Thacker live in Chelsea, Massachusetts now, where a rally in support of Mario was held this afternoon.
My name is Deirdre Collins, and as Karen said, I'm another of Mario's former history teachers. I have known Mario for more than 4 years, and I watched him at Chelsea High School as he developed from an ESL student, a newcomer, into one of the top students in his class. A few weeks ago, a reporter actually asked me to comment on Mario's behavior in school and his attendance in school. And the question almost made me laugh because the only word I can think of to really describe Mario is that he's a total nerd. And I mean it in the best sense of the word nerd.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here. First of all, I would like to say that I'm really shy and that I'm not the best at public speaking. But since I've been put in this situation, I know that speaking up is the only way in which people can know me and support me. It will be very devastating for me to go to a country away from my family, from my friends, and my community. I am not a criminal. I only want to get an education and give back to my community and contribute to society. Although I've been here without documentation, I did not make the choice to come to this country. However, over the time, this country has become my home. This is where I want my dreams to become true. And I know I have a lot to offer to this country if only I'm given a chance. Thank you.
We're here today to stop the deportation of an honors student. We're here today to stop the deportation of our friend Mario.
Right now, because my court date is coming very soon in December 14th, the only way that I can stay here in the US is if any congressman files some private legislation on my behalf. I think that if I don't have the support of a congressman, one of the worst things that will happen is that I could be ordered deported or given voluntary departure on that day. It's very devastating being in limbo because I cannot make any plans for the future because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know what will happen on that hearing. But I'm hopeful that something positive will happen.